What's up, guys? We're coming at you once again with another E3 reaction video, this time for Ubisoft.
Right.
Had a lot of great games, but I gotta tell you guys about my most favorite game, Just Dance 2019, with the dancing panda. No bubble pop this year, so
Yeah,
I was a little disappointed. I don't know if you guys remember the last year's conference, but they had like this K-pop song, and it goes like bubble pop, bubble pop. And it was pretty entertaining.
I never seen Axel more excited about anything in my life.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my life,
But this year they had a marching band,
which was all right. I mean, it was cool to see like all the dancers doing their thing, and they had sort of like a medley of songs, and I somewhat remembered them. I feel like I knew the songs, but I didn't really know the songs. But they didn't have bubble pop, so screw it.
I just never understand what, like, everyone in the audience for those segments always just looks so like confused and uncomfortable. Cause like why, like they
yeah, you have people in the audience that are just like.
Because it has something to do with the game. In the game, you don't
it's fun,
play a marching
John.
band.
It's fun, around. John. Lighten up. God, you have to do with the game. Come on, dude. Yeah, that happened, and then we started off, I guess for real, with Beyond Good and Evil 2. I've never played Beyond Good and Evil 1, but the CG looks incredible on this game. This looks like what video games will be in 2030.
Yeah, I played probably maybe like 3/4 of Beyond Good and Evil. I never beat it back on the PlayStation 2. And from what I remember, like, you play as Jade, and she's like running this orphanage with her pig foster father, Paige.
Oh, so that's the cook in the game.
Yeah.
So,
and then like there's like these aliens that are corrupting the government or something, and she's also like a photographer, and so like you uncover this conspiracy. And I think from what I remember hearing, again, I never beat the game myself, it ended on this huge cliffhanger where Jade gets like abducted and taken away by the aliens.
Oh, okay.
And so, but they never.
But this is a prequel.
Yeah, so this is a prequel. So I'm kind of confused.
So
of like,
there might be a third one after this.
Well, I don't know. I mean, like
in 2030 or something.
Again, don't forget. Yeah, Beyond Good and Evil came out on the PS2, and it had like a cult following. So then they tried to like, I guess, test the waters where they released a teaser trailer for Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Do you know how long this has been in development for?
Well, so they released a teaser trailer for Beyond Good and Evil 2 like early in like the PlayStation 3 era.
Oh my god.
And then they released a remaster for the PS3.
Dude, that's even longer than Final Fantasy 15.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
About that. I don't know. No, maybe
seems like it.
Maybe around the same.
If it was a launch game,
I don't think it's been actively in development.
Yeah.
But then they had a remaster of Beyond Good and Evil for like the PS3 and Xbox 360 era. But then it didn't sell well again. So like then it kind of, I guess, got put on hold.
So what motivates them to make this game?
I think it was like a passion project of I gotta look up his name. What's his name? The guy.
Was it like a Kickstarter or something? Or
no?
I mean, this game seems like way too big to be funded by a Kickstarter. I mean, the CGI looks absolutely incredible. As I said, definitely looks like a game that'll be made in 2030. Kind of reminds me of like what I felt when I was playing Final Fantasy VIII for the first time and seeing the CGI, and now the games look way better than the CGI.
Yeah, Michel Ancel. He is a very prominent video game developer. He made like the Rayman series, and I think it's just kind of like a passion project of his. I guess he's not the creative director of this one, of the sequel, but I know he was involved. I know that he was on stage when they had the reveal trailer last year, and he was getting all emotional about it.
They always seem so happy when they go up on stage. Like last year, I feel like one of them was about to cry while they were
I think that
presenting.
was him. You know, just like, because again, it has a really big cult following, and what
was his name again?
Michel Ancel.
Michel Ancel. And when they exited the presentation, they didn't turn the mic off, and they were like, "We killed it."
Yeah, that was cute. What's kind of frustrating though is like they showed the CG trailer, and then they showed some in-game scenes, but it was off screen, so we could barely see it. You know, I hate it when they do that.
Yeah.
What the hell?
It was okay. It isn't a minor gripe. That is pretty annoying. I guess we'll have to watch it on
I just
YouTube
never understand
later.
Why they do that.
But another big announcement they had during the press conference was I don't know, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, the CEO of Hit Record. So I don't know if you guys didn't know. I didn't know personally. Hit Record. You could pronounce it.
That's what he
other
said.
ways.
It's called Hit Record.
Whoops.
I know that, like, I don't know much about it, but I remember years ago there was, like, a viral video of, like, they wrote, like, some song, like, a bunch of people collaborated in writing a song, and so, like, just people from all over the world, or maybe all over the country, I don't remember, like, contributed small parts and recorded themselves, like, singing the song or playing something, and then he just put it all together and put it online. So he's all about, like, collaboration, but...
So this is going to be a part of Beyond Good and Evil 2. Like, in the trailer, they had, like, this giant wall, and it said, like, your art here.
Right.
So people are going to be able to contribute art, like fan art or, I don't know, music, and
I don't know.
put it in the game.
I wouldn't say fan art, but basically just, like, you know, typically, like, if you're in a video game and you see art, somebody made that, or, like, even graffiti art. You know, they actually
That's a better way of saying it.
Yeah, like game developer, you know, game companies actually hire real artists. Like they've even hired graffiti artists to like design stuff that they'll put in the game, or like actual, you know, artists that paint and draw things. They'll scan this stuff and put it in the game.
I don't know if they mention how big the world's actually going to be. So if they're asking pretty much the entire world to contribute to this game, I mean, I'm expecting the world to be pretty massive.
I think maybe it's an open world. I'm not sure.
It looked like it.
The first game was sort of an open world as well. So I imagine it will be. But that's really interesting because, like, I feel like it's also kind of a way for them to save money. You know?
Yeah.
But it's also a way of, like, having your fans contribute, you know, and feel a part of the game. But the only kind of, like, weird part of that is, like, they're kind of getting free work, you know, done, you know? So, but it's cool. Like, I mean,
if it's as you say, it's like a passion project.
Yeah.
They might not have, like, all the funding to...
And, like, if I were, like, a painter or, you know, an artist, you know, I mean, how many artists could say that, like, oh, yeah, my painting is in a video game, you know?
That's true.
It's
a way to get your name out there.
Yeah, maybe make
like
some
that.
connections.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I'm in Beyond Good and Evil.
I definitely want to keep up with following the development of that, you know?
Mm-hmm. Maybe you could play your harmonica and it'll be in the game.
I'm not that good yet.
Next game, we have Rainbow Six Siege. And I don't know, they were kind of just touting their numbers. 35 million players, 10 seasons of DLC or something, and a lot of characters, all free. And, you know, they... Sports, you know, esports. Everyone is passionate about shooting each other, and it's fun.
Well, like you were saying, like, you know, it's kind of interesting. Tell me what you were saying about, like, you know, when we were growing up, people just thought of those.
Yeah, like I don't know. They had like this whole trailer about the esports players, and they're like, yeah, we work so hard for this moment. You know, I've been practicing since season 1, man. And I was like, what the hell? Like, back in the day, like, I sound like an old man, but like, you know, back in my day, when you played video games for season 1 or for across like 1 or 2 years, I don't know, you were just considered like a loser. You weren't like put on a pedestal like these players are these days. So, I don't know. For all you youngsters out there, consider yourself lucky. You're praised for playing awesome games. I wish I was praised for playing Blaster Master on the NES.
Sorry. So yeah, let's we're trying to hurry though so we can switch.
Anyway, so the next game, this game is hilarious. And the people who are presenting it were hilarious too.
Trials.
Yeah, for Trials Rising, basically the guy came on stage and he knocked over the whole monitor and he was like, "You have to crash with class." And I'm the president of Finland or something. Yeah. He was like kind of random, but
I was saying that like when I first got my PS4, like me and my roommate like were first starting to like find out about like PlayStation Live and like, you know, being able to like watch other people play live. And we would just watch people playing that game Trials, and we'd be laughing our asses off.
I never played it, and watching the trailers, I was already laughing.
So it's the first game is a PS Plus game this month. So if you have the PlayStation and you have PS Plus, just download it.
Yeah, so many good games on PS Plus this month. You have XCOM 2, Trials, and Black Ops 3.
But you have to search for that. It doesn't come up in the PS Plus menu. So just search Black Ops 3 and you get it for free.
Just tell Sony that we told you to do that.
No, it doesn't.
I want like you know, I can't think of the word. Whatever. The Division.
The Division.
The Division. I have 20/20 vision. Yeah, cool CGI trailer, bro.
Yeah, we just want to stay in the gated area with the little girl and the flowers. And nice places.
But she threw an airplane that said help.
It said help.
I was
confused by that too. Why does she need help?
Why does she need help? She's in the nice area, you know. Everywhere else, everyone's infected by whatever.
It's just, you know, virus. It's like in life, like, you know, we're in our bubbles and we think we're suffering, and then like there's the apocalypse outside.
Yeah, and then there's like
a bigger bubble. Deep, man.
Wow.
Right?
Wow, so deep. I can't skip to Assassin's Creed. Okay, because I was like,
all right, we gotta speed through.
Mario Rabbids. Donkey Kong is in Rabbids. Donkey Kong Adventure, available June 26th.
Yeah,
DLC, cool stuff. Skull and Bones, pirate ships. I don't know, it looks okay.
It looks better than last year.
Oh my god, it looks way better than last year. I don't know. I hope it succeeds.
Transference.
Elijah Wood. First person exploration game. You're kind of in somebody's head. It's a VR game. But I think it also can be played without VR.
Yeah, because you said that you saw Xbox One.
Yeah. So it looks like fun.
Yeah, it's fall 2018.
Kind of like a Heavy Rain-ish kind of game. Film and gaming combined into one. Starlink, Battle for Atlas. Surprise, surprise. Star Fox is in Starlink. Oh my god. And the CEO of the company, Star Fox.
He
was going to cry because it was like, Star Fox was his first game he ever played in his life.
No, he said his first 3D game.
Whatever.
But Star Fox is only on Switch.
Too bad. Gotta get a Switch, dude. You have the PS4 and Xbox. Just get a Switch, dude.
Xbox.
For Honor, Marching Fire. You know, this is about like the god of war, the female god of war or something.
I don't know, I think that's what I remember of the lore of For Honor is that like the God of War is like brought warriors from all different time periods to like fight each other or something for entertainment.
So you got like samurais and knights fighting each other, and it should be a bloodbath.
But
like,
that For Honor's been out for a couple of years now, but this is like I guess new.
I don't know if it's DLC or it's a new
Yeah.
game, but it's available 10/16.
Yeah.
October 16th, if
All
I have my
right.
months right.
The
The Crew 2 open beta on PS4, Xbox, and PC right now. So you can't.
Well, I thought it said open beta June 21st. I have.
Oh, it might have been one of those things where it's like summer 2016.
But it said you
winter.
can preload now.
Oh, preload. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
That's probably more accurate.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey is in
Wahoo!
ancient Greece. You can play as a boy or a girl, Alexios or Cassandra.
They didn't even show the guy. Like,
Yeah.
men are being thrown under the
Oh,
bus.
God. Okay. Yeah, so you can play as Cassandra or Alexios. But what's interesting is like they had you be able to play as a male or female character in Syndicate, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, but you were able to switch off between the two at any point you wanted. But they said here that whoever you pick, you play through the entire game as. So I guess like you could actually start over and have like a completely different
So
story.
2 stories.
I
I don't know if you know. Is it like one of those? Actually, I think I'm answering my own question. I was gonna ask like, oh, can you create your own story based on the choices? Obviously, you can because you're making like these specific choices throughout the game. This will be available October 5th, and they ended the trailer on a nut shot. Girl kicked the guy in the nuts, and I just wanted to mention.
That's like. I was gonna talk about Socrates is in the game.
Oh yeah, Socrates is in the game.
But
But
nut
the
shot
nut shot
is more important, Axel. Great. All right, we gotta get out of here. So we're gonna be again having coverage all throughout the week. Look at our past reaction videos for the last few days. Like, share, subscribe,
and hit the bell, ding.
and NYC Geek Out.
Geek out.
Peace.